Well, here we are, race day 1. So it's Saturday. We are at Croft. They're not long old days, but obviously we've got a few restrictions. We don't start while 12 tomorrow. We've got qualifying and race 1 today. And my qualifying isn't until 10:52. So a fair old wait. For that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 classes before me, and then my race is 2:38 this afternoon. So it's a long old wait today. Got quite a bit done last night. I'll put that in somewhere. Put a new tyre in, my better pads. Hopefully, I got a 135.3 yesterday. I hope I do better than that. I do feel a bit achy today. I will say, I do feel a bit achy. So, hopefully I can limber up, get ready, because 10:52, it's a fair old wait, just to go racing. So, currently, we've got Gavin, who's the number 1. We've got Anthony, and then it's me. And then we've got, I think it's Andy and Ryan, Ryan's not here. Andy Stewart, he's here. I've seen Andy, I've seen Ed. Ed's got problems with his bike already. David Crone, I spoke to David. This is his local, he's flying at the minute. So, see how they all do in qualifying. To be honest, just don't feel it at the minute. And I think it's just the aches and pains and all that sort of stuff. So, we've got qualifying, that's coming up. Hopefully, I do okay. If not, hey, we'll see. Right, catch you in a bit.
you want to push it through there? We'll get it through that way.
Yeah.
Come. Got it.
Cheers, pal. Thank you. Yeah, I'm out there.
Got it.
Yeah, cheers, pal.
I'll fix you too.
No, no, it's fine.
Just behind.
Yeah. Oh. It's only what I did yesterday. Not happy with that. Well, qualifying's over with. Big shout out to Mick Brown. He came down to see me, watched me qualify. I used to work with Mick at the local college up in Newcastle. Known him quite a few years, and he's come down and watched me. He says he might even pop back tomorrow, so and watch me race. So big shout out to Mick Brown. Nice to see him. Much appreciate him coming down, and everyone else who's I just bumped into someone as I was coming back in. He watches it. Thank you. Doing everywhere, and he said he subscribed. So brilliant. Big shout out to everyone who's following me at the minute. Right, qualifying. I did say earlier I weren't feeling it, and I just didn't get to grips. I think this has got a bit worse qualifying session I've had, to be honest. Feel-wise, and I mean, to say I did so much to the bike, and I were expecting it to be better, but I just didn't feel it. Mentally, I didn't feel it. And I don't know what it were. So I don't know if it's the aches and pains, or I just didn't feel it for this qualifying session. What I will say is my helmet cam didn't work. I got it in, but messing it up, I put it in back to front, and then a nightmare. I ended up switching it off. But you will have seen the footage from my GoPro from qualifying. I literally went, when they called us, I went, and I was second person or third person out. What an absolute nightmare. All fast lads, fast lads. Just bombed me doing that. And I was sat there and I looked around and I'm like, where's all newcomer lads? I need to, I'm in wrong bit here. But I tried to tag on, and I just weren't feeling it. I've got to admit. I weren't expecting more out of myself, to be honest. Yesterday I did a 135.3. Qualifying 135.8. Gutted. I wanted to get to 134s today. I might do it race, I don't know. Hopefully, I always seem to pick it up in race anyway. So, but I am a bit gutted that I didn't better yesterday. It's put me 34th on the grid. Normal then. It's normal. I normally so from like 30 round 30s, I seem to get to like 28 and stuff like that, you know, in race for qualify after in the actual race. So hopefully do better in race and get a better than today. Andy's literally next to me on grid. Andy got a 136. I've noticed he got a 136. Gavin and all them, they're way up, doing 130s then. So, oh no, David. I think David's done a 130, or were it Gavin Evans? Gavin Evans, he's fastest newcomer today. He's up there. I think he might have done a 130. I'm not sure. I can't remember. I'm sure David did a 130 as well. And then Snowball, then Gavin. So, and there is a couple of new lads in there. You'll have to excuse, I can't remember the name, but yeah, a bit of a disappointing qualifying, but it happens. Everyone has them sort of days, don't they? Hopefully the race this afternoon is better. Hopefully I get my start absolutely spot on, and I make a better go of it this afternoon. Right, I'll probably do a vlog just before race 1, and then it will be race 1. Right, catch you later.